New alcohol guidelines from the Canadian Centre for Substance Use and Addiction recommend no more than 2 drinks a week. Want a healthier alternative? Registered dietitian Shannon Crocker shares 2 of her favorite mocktails with us. But first, you're going to show us what a serving is. And this may shock you because it shocked me during the commercial break.
Yeah, it's a bit surprising. So when we're talking about a standard drink, no more than 2 a week is associated with low-risk drinking. That would be 1 beer.
Okay.
Or 1 cider.
Is 1 serving.
Is 1 serving, okay. Yeah. 5 ounces of wine, so that's just over half a cup. Or 1.5 ounces of spirits. So you can see that's about 3 tablespoons.
That's just a little bit. And you think when you go to a bar or restaurant, it's usually like 6 ounces is the smallest size that they have.
For sure,
so
of wine.
5
yes,
ounces
it's 5
of
ounces is a standard serving of wine.
Okay, so something to think about.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the fun
All
stuff.
right, so
yes.
if you're looking for something, an alternative to alcohol, we've got mocktails. There's so many great options out there. I'm going to bring 2 of my favorites to you here today. The first one is inspired by a margarita, which I personally really love. So it's going to have lots of lime and orange flavor in here. So what I've done is I've put in some lime juice and some orange juice, equal amounts. If you want to just squeeze a little bit more orange,
okay.
I think I need just a little bit more orange juice in here. This is a Cara orange. That's why it's got that little bit of a pink hue. Yeah, it's just what happened to be what was available in the grocery store, so I grabbed it. While you're doing that, yeah, sure, if you want to add that in there, I'm just going to add a little bit of lime to the rim of the glasses. Now, do you prefer a little bit of salt on yours?
Please.
Okay, we'll try that.
Yep.
So this way it kind of makes it feel a little bit more cocktaily as well. So I'm just going to add a little bit. I've just put some lime juice on there, help that salt just stick. And you know what? If you don't want the salt on there because you don't like the taste or you're trying to reduce your sodium intake, then certainly don't put that on there. So we're just going to put a little bit on here as well. We've got our 2 juices in here, equal amounts of lime and orange. I'm going to give it just a little shake. Okay. I've got some ice in there. I know, stand back.
It's like we're not professionals here.
I am not a bartender. I am not a bartender. But, it's kind of fun to release that kind of inner bartender in you. Okay, so then we're just going to pour some in here. I'll make sure you get some ice as well. And you could add...
You just have fruit juices in there, so this is like a handy way of having your fruit juice?
Exactly. Yeah, sure. You're going to, you don't look to mocktails for nutrients necessarily, but you're going to get a lot of vitamin C in here. Then I'm just going to top it off with some sparkling water. So there you go. Let's want to give it a try.
Okay, yes.
All right, cheers.
Cheers to you. Oh, that's tart and awesome.
It is tart.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, really yummy.
Really good. I like that salt just kind of tempers the tartness.
Balances out. If you don't like it that tart, you could add a little maple syrup as well.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What do we have next?
So next we've got what I call a cherry fizz. So in here I've got some low sugar tonic water because you want to make sure too, if you're balancing out, you're switching in drinks instead of alcoholic drinks, you're not adding in a whole lot of sugar either, right? So this is low sugar tonic, or you could use sparkling water, or you could use sugar-free tonic if you want.
Because I don't think of tonic water as having sugar in it.
It does.
But it does.
It's similar to soda.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is similar to soda.
Because you think automatically, because it's clear, it doesn't have any calories.
Well, that's right, and it's quite bitter, right? So it might not have as much as some of the sodas for sure, but it's not sugar. It's not sugar-free.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like sparkling water.
All right.
So then, if you want to add some ice into both of those glasses, you can just dump it in. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Yep. Yep. Adds a nice
Ooh,
little
I like that
fizz.
little
See, there's the fizz part.
Okay, there's the fizz.
Yeah.
Some
And
rice
if you
for
don't
you.
have tonic or you don't prefer it, you could also use a sparkling water here as
Okay.
well. Then we're just going to add in a little splash of cherry juice. And again, we're not looking to mocktails necessarily to provide us with nutrients, but this cherry juice, a little bit more, a bigger splash. Perfect. Yep. There you go again. You're going to get some nice antioxidants, a splash of antioxidants, not a whole lot, from the cherry juice for sure. And then if you just want to squeeze some lime juice in there, this is really like, go heavy on the lime. This is going to add a really nice tang. Hopefully it's a juicy one. You never know what you get at this time of the year.
Give me a dry lime.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay.
How do you know?
Then you give a little swirl with that spoon.
Spoon is over
just
here.
to get the cherry juice and the lime juice
I'm
all
glad
mixed
I
in.
didn't take a spoon.
That's okay, we're friends. That's
We're
all right.
friends,
Yeah,
it's all right.
for sure. There you go. And then you could do this with cranberry juice if you prefer it to cherry juice as well. But I like the cherry. It just is a nice little cheers. Nice little change.
Oh, I really like this one. Again, it's quite tart.
It is tart, yeah. I feel like when you have a mocktail, it's got to have a lot of oomph, so that you feel like you're actually not just having a pop, right? Like you're having something with lots of flavor, and that's going to be satisfying, so that you don't feel like you need to drink 5 of them over the night either. Same thing as alcohol. I'd say a couple, and drink water in between.
Yeah, because I find what I've been doing is if I'm not drinking that night, like I'll have a Coke, which isn't the greatest for calories, but
right, and it's giving you sugar and not much more. Whereas this is still going to give you like some vitamin C, right? It's important for immunity, so you are going to get a little bit of nutritional value out of these ones compared to say a pop.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have these on your socials?
I've got them on my social. Yeah, for sure, I do. Instagram is shannoncrocker.rd, so you can check that out. And I'm going to put them up on my blog later today. I didn't have time to do that yesterday, but they're going to be up there for sure.
Because you were so busy pretending you were a bartender.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. So that you can find those on shannoncrocker.ca. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, cheers to you and some good alternatives for the weekend.
Yeah, thanks. Enjoy.